I think we all can agree that intermittent fasting is such a great way to lose weight and to improve your health. In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why we all should do intermittent fasting. And if you stay to the end of the video, I'll give you a bonus of 1 reason why you shouldn't. So stay tuned. Number 1, intermittent fasting will help lower your insulin. And so if you're one of those that is trying to lose weight and that's your goal, you're most likely insulin resistant. If there's no food coming in when you're intermittent fasting, then there's no reason for your insulin to resist and to increase, correct? If you're not bringing in the food of digesting it all the time, then your insulin will lower. Number 2, intermittent fasting is the key to longevity and the fountain of youth. It will help you look amazing, and it is bringing all the inflammation down, and so therefore you are working internally and working from within to out. Skin looks better, the white in your eyes looks better. I mean, maybe my white in my eyes is not looking so good right now because I have allergies and this is allergy season for me. I think you would agree when you do a long-term lower calorie restriction, it is good for the body, and there's a lot of research there showing that people that calorie restrict may be miserable, and that's just getting your body used to restriction and the shorter window that you're eating. With the longevity of it all, if you all about the long-term results and you like the way that tastes, intermittent fasting is for you. Number 3, intermittent fasting is the most efficient way to lose weight. I've said this before, you can lose weight very quickly, just like that. In one of my first videos, I lost 15 pounds in the first 2 weeks. That was amazing in itself, and I was doing an extreme form of intermittent fasting where I was taking it and doing 48-hour type of fast, and then on the other days of the week I was eating 1 meal a day, which was basically a 22-hour fast. In your eating window, if you are shortening the window, the faster that it will get for you on losing the weight. Very efficient, and it's the best way to go. Number 4, it's so simple. Oh my goodness. You are not worrying about all these diets and what you're going to do, what you're going to eat 4 and 5 times a day. Absolutely not. So with this, you're cutting your bill at the grocery store. So you're not buying as much, right? You're skipping breakfast most likely, unless you want to change it around on the OMAD and eat in the morning. But most of us tend to eat in the afternoon or in the evening. That is going to cut down your bill itself. There's hardly any cooking. You're cooking less, so you're not making a mess all the time. You're not cleaning up all the time. Very simple and so easy. Don't forget to drink a lot of water during these times. So you're drinking water, and then maybe you want to add a little bit of Himalayan salt for those electrolytes. So when you're feeling tired or you're feeling a little sluggish during the fasting periods, this will help boost that energy up. Again, very simple. Water, a little bit of Himalayan salt, voila, done. And number 5, there's so many ways for intermittent fasting to work for you. It's very flexible. You don't have to be extreme like I was at the beginning. I'm one of those people that need to be kind of tortured in a way. I like doing boot camps. I was in the military, so that was my thing. I just either 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, or I just don't do it at all. So that's me. If you're a person that needs to ease into intermittent fasting, you can do that. There's no rule or a law saying that, hey, you have to now fast for 24 hours until you can have a meal. I don't want you to run away from it. What I want you to do is to ease in and try the 16-8. Even if you have to go less. If you want to go, say, 14 hours and 10-hour eating window, try that first. So 14 hours, remember, you're sleeping most of that time. So you might sleep 7 to 8 hours. You already got that part finished. And then in the mornings, maybe you're just gonna push it back like to 11 o'clock that you'll actually have your first meal. And you can say 11 to 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have that 10-hour eating window. That's where you'll be more mindful when you know that you're setting the times. Start at a certain time, you're gonna finish at a certain time. You look at food a lot different. So my top reason why you shouldn't fast, you can take this with a grain of salt. It's not about saying, hey, you can't do it, you can't do it. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, and I'm not a nutritionist, but I'm just sharing what I know from my experience and what I researched along the way. And so the top reason for not fasting is someone that may have underlying ailment or chronic illness, such as, say, hypertension, maybe diabetes type 1, just some other medical condition that needs to be supervised by a medical professional. Doesn't mean you can't fast, but you want to start out very slow and you want to work with your doctor or nurse, or maybe a holistic type of doctor would probably be your best bet, in my opinion. Help them guide you to do it the right way. It's something to look at and see how fasting can help you attack those ailments and make them go away. Just make them disappear. It doesn't exclude you from fasting. If you have a medical condition that needs extra attention, you're taking medications for, just to seek some medical advice. And that's my reasons for why everyone should fast. I thank you so much for watching. Also, if you have any comments, please leave them below. And if you'd like to see a certain type of video for me to cover in health and wellness and care for the caregiver, please do mention that in the comments section as well. And don't forget, caregiving begins with you. Thanks for watching, guys.